Hey, this is Sal with Salvatize Hair Care Products, home of the Healthy Hair in 5 Days system. This is Faye. Hi. Faye's nice enough to come into the salon today so we can talk about her hair and we can prescribe. I'm not supposed to say prescribe. We can. No, don't start. You should just let it. It doesn't matter. Just let it run. Start again. Hi, this is Sal with Salvatize Hair Care Products, home of the Healthy Hair in 5 Days system. This is Faye. Hi. Faye and I are here in the salon today. We're going to be talking about her hair, and we're going to be suggesting some products and some techniques to make her hair as healthy as it can be. What I'd like to do first of all is just talk to Faye a little bit about what she does with her hair and how she takes care of it. Okay, Faye, first question. What do you shampoo your hair with?
Herbal essence and a mixture of different shampoos, Suave, all kinds of things.
Okay, that's interesting. Let me ask you a question. Why a mixture of different shampoos?
Because I don't want to build up on my hair.
Okay, so you feel like your hair gets a buildup, and then what happens when that happens?
It feels limp and just dead.
Okay, and do you shampoo every day?
No, usually every couple of days.
Every couple of days.
My hair's very thick and dry.
Okay, and do you use 2 lathers when you shampoo or 1?
1.
Okay.
Quickly.
Okay. Do you wrap your hair in a towel when you get out of the shower?
Yes.
Okay. And tell me about your hair as far as after you shampoo it, before you put any kind of conditioner or moisture on it. What's it feel like?
Usually dry, and I try to do a hot oil treatment once a month.
Okay. And then how do you style your hair? What do you do with it once you get out of the shower? Like, what do you blow it dry?
I blow it dry every time, and then I either use hot rollers or straightener.
Okay. Now, when you do that, when you blow it dry and you put the hot rollers or the straightener, does it last?
Yeah, typically does.
Do you have to put lots of stuff on it to get it to stay? Like, do you use spray or mousse or gel?
Yes, I spray. I do a flat iron spray.
Okay. What brand is that? Do you remember?
It varies.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, out of all of the things you could possibly be doing wrong to your hair, you're doing all of them wrong, first of all. No.
That doesn't surprise me.
Here's why. Here's first of all, the shampoo that you're using that you've described is one of the highest detergent shampoos you can buy. So what happens when you use it the very first time, it swells the hair shaft. And that makes you feel like terrific because your hair's got body and it's swollen and it shines and it's doing all these things and it's cooperating. Unfortunately, after just a short period of time of using that product, it swells the hair shaft so much it stretches it out and you lose elasticity. That's the ability of the hair to stretch and stretch back. In addition, some of the products you've described, what's tending to do is it's going to coat the hair. So you've got it swollen, stretched out, and you're coating it. That's why your hair doesn't shine. You have beautiful, wavy, lots of movement going on in your hair. You have really pretty easy to manage hair, but it's distorted, and that distortion is going to go off of it in just 5 days. First of all, the shampoo that I'm going to recommend to you, Salvatize shampoo, I'd like you to shampoo it every day for just 5 days in a row. Important that, number one, you rinse your hair thoroughly before you wash it. We're going to be doing that at the sink. You want to spend some extra time getting the water in, scrubbing the hair and scalp to loosen up the residue, the oil, the stuff that's in the hair, number one. Number two, you're going to take a small amount of shampoo and you're going to shampoo your hair and wash it through. It won't lather like what you've been using at first because our detergent level is a lot lower. So if you've got to shampoo 3 times the first day, do it. That will change. On the second day, you only have to do 2. One thing I'm going to tell you is never wash your hair once. That's your first violation. Okay. The one lather cleans the scalp and dumps all the residue and oils and stuff into the hair and leaves it there. So if you don't have time to wash it twice, but you feel like maybe you went to a restaurant, maybe there's some smoke smell that's in the air and it got into the hair, just go home and rinse it really thoroughly, but don't wash it. Okay. It'll clean it like you've washed it, and it doesn't take a lot of time. Never want to put shampoo, wash the hair 1 time. 2 lathers is essential. Like I said, scrub it physically, rinse it. You want to get the tangles out with your fingers. Take a little bit of moisturizer. You're going to basically put the moisturizer toward the ends. You don't need it up here. You want this hair up here to be a little drier texture. So when you style it, it stays where you want it to. If you drape it with conditioner or put an oil treatment on it, it's going to coat it and make it heavier. When you get out of the shower, never, ever, ever wrap your hair in a towel. The the laundry detergent and fabric softener in the towel when you've got it all wrapped up like that while you're having coffee or answering an email or running around getting your daughter out to school. What that does is it sucks all the laundry detergent and fabric softener into the hair. So that swells it so much it basically obliterates it, and what starts to happen is the ends start to split, okay? And then the fabric softener, if you use fabric softener, then coats the hair. What's happening with your hair now is it doesn't shine. It's not because your hair doesn't shine, it's because it's coated. We're going to get all of that off, and the natural shine is going to come back. Your hair, instead of absorbing light, is going to reflect light. All your highlights and stuff that are in there are going to become brighter and truer and become less of that golden brassy color that you're always fighting, probably, right? Yeah. When you do your hair color or have your hair color done, the stylist that's doing it has to leave the lightener on extra long to get through the residue, to get to the hair shaft, to get it to the color that you want. So your coloring services are going to go quicker, which is going to be less damaging on your hair. It's going to give you the results that you want. So rinse thoroughly, 2 lathers, apply your moisturizer to the end, which I'll show you. Don't wrap your hair in a towel. And I think that that's basically that. Really, really, really pretty hair. Your hair is not thick either. You have medium texture hair. What you're feeling is the swelling of the hair shaft makes the hair feel like it's heavy. Okay? Also, you're going to get 50% more body, not a bad thing, 50% more shine. It's going to dry in half the time, too. Wow. You're going to spend half the time styling your hair. Yeah, you're going to, because you're busy. Yeah. Faye's in the mortgage business, right? Yes. Busy person, busy. You know, did our refinance, always on the go. Wants hair that she can either do nothing with and have it look good, but if you spend the time putting into it, you want it to be an efficient process. You want to be in control of your hair. You don't want your hair to control you. And God forbid you get stuck in the rain. Right now, you're sunk. Right. But when you've got the hair we're talking about in just 5 days, your hair will actually look good. It'll be different, but it'll look good. So you've got really, really pretty hair. I'm going to point out a couple things that are going on here. You've got some kind of hair that's probably been exposed to some of the heating elements, the flat iron, which we're going to bring that back to life. You've got like a natural, you had your hair pulled up this morning? Or is it kind of, your hair's naturally wavy, right? Yeah, it has a wave to it. The other thing is, do you lose hair? Did I ask you that?
Yeah, I did lose some hair.
Okay, the hair that you're losing, first of all, is new hair. Not good. Not old hair. The new hairs want to become part of the rest of the thickness. What you're going to see in 5 days is your hair is going to get to the normal, healthy stage that you want it to be in, and what you're going to realize is you do not have thick hair. You've got medium hair. What we don't want to do is get the hair to be fine hair or thin hair. We don't want this stuff thinning out up in here or behind the ears or up in the top so that over time it becomes a problem. That's all gone. Any of these little fuzzy pieces that you see right here, let me show the folks, any little fuzzy pieces, see these hairs are new hairs, folks. That new hair, you want that hair to become part of the rest of the thickness, and I'll show you, Faye. This hair right here is a new hair. You want that hair to become part of the rest of the overall thickness. Natural shedding is one thing. Excessive shedding is not. The excessive shedding that you may be experiencing as a result of the products that you're using and the 1 lather and wrapping it in a towel. Change those things and change your product. You get healthy hair in 5 days.
Perfect.
All right, good. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to the sink. We're going to take all of our stuff over and do stuff at the sink. I'm going to shampoo your hair. We're going to look at the hair when it's, after it's wet, talk about it a little bit more when we come back, okay? Thank you. And we're both